All right, guys, Knicks Daily here back. Another frustrating loss. You can see Philadelphia closed the game on a 43-22 run. Brunson and Randall both had 30. But outside of that, there wasn't really too much. I mean, you guys can see RJ had 19 points on 16 shots. Grimes had 6 points. Sims had 2 points. I mean, you can't fault him, obviously, for allowing Joel Embiid to miss, 4 shots. Embiid was 14 of 18 with 35 points. We're missing Mitchell Robinson. We're clearly missing perimeter defense. Coach Thib didn't do very good coaching down the stretch. We got up to a great start, 36 in the first. Brunson scored 20 in that. Yeah, hell, even going into the third quarter, I mean, the Knicks were in a very good spot. They were what was the score going into the third quarter? It was 93-92. So we had a lead going into the fourth quarter. At that point in time, Brunson and Randall had 56, while Embiid had 32. So you'll definitely take that. The MVP, maybe the best player in the league right now, obviously was going off, but your two best players were getting it done. I mean, James Harden was pretty quiet tonight. What did I just see? 20 points. Harden had 20 points, 7 of 17. I mean, but the thing is, Niang 13 off the bench, Maxey off the bench for 27, and yeah, that's it. Tobias Harris didn't do anything. He's on a massive contract. They'd like to have that back, but the Knicks I made a video probably like a week ago. I was like, the Knicks just aren't good enough, and the views are down. I mean, it's almost to the point where I don't even want to bother covering this team anymore. I'm still going to watch the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan, but legit, this video is probably going to get 200 views. If you are watching, I appreciate you for that. I'm not trying to do too much complaining, but I mean, if you've been a fan of this team, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. It's just the same thing over and over again. We made some good moves, like we found Quickly and Grimes and Sims. I guess Sims is pretty good, but he's a third string center. Like Hartenstein is our second string in free agency. Mitch, we got him in the second round, our starter. It's like we're putting a lot of pressure on some of these guys. And the thing for the Knicks coming into the season that I said was RJ Barrett would sort of make or break this team. If RJ Barrett had 30 points tonight, he was the third pick in the draft, back in 2019. If RJ Barrett has 30 points in this game on efficient splits, 45, 48%, we win this game. We win this game. It's like RJ needs to step up. I'm not saying we lost because of him. I would blame Coach Thib. Just inexcusable what happened, obviously, in the second half. I mean, second half, we weren't focused. We scored 15 points in the fourth. Jalen Brunson has 20 points in the first quarter. And then in the fourth quarter is nowhere to be found. Julius Randle's nowhere to be found in the fourth quarter. So a lot of that is just on Coach Thib. I don't think he's a very good offensive-minded coach. I know he's not a very good offensive-minded coach. A lot of isolation, no ball movement, no continuity. I don't know. I really just hate ranting about the Knicks in every single video, but I don't blame them for not getting OG. Nobody did. He was too expensive, overpriced. I don't blame them for not getting Zach. I mean, injury concerns, massive contract. He's not even the best player on his team, and the Knicks are going to trade for him. No. But they need to figure this out because this team should not be the 7th seed in the East. I don't know where we are. I legitimately have no idea what seed we are. We're probably the 7th seed. So we're the 7th seed. We should not be. We legitimately should be the 4th seed, bro. We should have 35 wins, but we don't. And a lot of that is health, but a lot of that is just falling apart in the second half. We get off to good starts, or I don't know. Just last season was rough with Burks at point guard and just not good rotations. Like Emmanuel Quickly finally and Obi, these guys were finally getting minutes just due to other guys being hurt, and we were winning more. Remember the Knicks late in last season were fun to watch. April, March. I would say late March, early April. The Knicks were insanely fun to watch. They were winning. They were playing good basketball. They were beating a lot of bad teams, but still. And then this season, they bring in Brunson. You'd think that another year of development, having that stud-level point guard in Brunson, we know what he's about, and then RJ taking the leap. Obviously, Randall getting back to his old self. Well, Randall has gotten back to his old self. He's been really good this season. He's our only all-star. Should be Brunson, but Brunson should have been an all-star as well. Or if anything, actually, I think Randall deserves to be an all-star. Brunson legitimately should be an all-star. Randall, I think Brunson's having the better year personally, but I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, so I digress. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on the video. It's just It's tough. It's tough because the Knicks lose games they shouldn't. They lost to the Clippers. They lost to the Sixers. Why are we losing these games? Beating themselves, bro. The Knicks should be a top 4 seed, top 5 seed in the East. If the Knicks continue to play like this, they're going to get the 7 seed. They're going to go to the play-in. And even if they make the playoffs, you're seeing the Celtics or the Bucks, so you have no business beating. Philadelphia, I don't think we'd be able to beat in a 7-game series. I think we could take them to 7, personally, with Mitch healthy, because Mitch obviously isn't locking down Embiid, but he can make it tough on him with his wingspan. Mitchell Robinson's like 7'2", bro, and athletic. But yeah, we don't have perimeter defense. We don't have interior defense. Like when Mitch comes back, we will. But like you can see, like the Knicks just look human without Mitchell Robinson out there. Like Sims and Hartenstein are solid players, but we need Mitch's ability, and that's why it was essential we brought him back in free agency. Could you imagine where the Knicks would be this season without Mitch? Their defense is mediocre with Mitch. Without it, it would be absolute dog shit. Like it would be. Like I don't know, but these guys.